Really competitive affair this year too, Brad, and you're with ASFOORA, who flies around the heath.
She does, Marto. Terrific here first up. Went to the Moonee Valley after that and tested Imperatriz, who's absolutely airborne, so hard to beat here.
So she's won 3 of 4 here at Caulfield, including at this track and trip first run back. Good in the Moya, behind Imperatriz last time out.
Yeah, exactly. And now Uncommon James comes through this race as well, of course. Here's ASFOORA, here's Uncommon James, who gets the blinkers on and probably appreciate 1,100 metres, but so will she. You can see Imperatriz, just have a look at her here, late, outstanding. But look, she was terrific, made her work. ASFOORA got options from the gate. They're 2-2 in the clash as Uncommon James and ASFOORA, but I think you can make a case ASFOORA probably should have beaten him home at least once more. And
Uncommon James is undefeated second run back.
Yeah, exactly. And look, he was strong enough there, wasn't he, the other day to suggest 1,100 shades on. We'll be right there with ASFOORA. Chain of Lightning ingratiating third and fourth pick, but it's a race in 2 for mine.
Over to you, Mr. Gately. You're an Uncommon James man.
Yeah, look, I am. I've got him on top. I can only have one on top. But there's nothing between them. Brad's reference, I think it's been less than a length every time they've clashed. So it's sort of like back your own judgment sort of setup. He did, of course, beat us for a second up last time, winning a very fast Oakley plate. And arguably should have won a Galaxy. As far as flying this prep, ingratiating ran really well to ASFOORA in the heath, so must have a case. And Chain of Lightning ran really well to Uncommon James off a near identical break in a Rubiton stake. So she must have a case as well. 2-7-1-8.
ASFOORA best backed as the favourite, 225 into 2. Uncommon James went up at 230 and he's just out to $2.40. Ingratiating 950 out to 12. Back into 950 is firming late, obviously, to beat both. That's the tab read. Bookmakers last 15 minutes, ASFOORA 220 into $2.10. Uncommon James 230 to 240. Ingratiating's firming late everywhere. Go to 950 to 11, back to 950. It's won 5 of 24. 3 of those 5 wins here at Caulfield.
Yeah, and on his day, he's quite electric. He was terrific behind ASFOORA in the heath from back. That was off a tardy start as well. He was very strong to the line in a mostly on-pace dominated race. I like him kept fresh.
How much pressure have we got on up front here today?
Oh, I think that'll be a pretty fast run. You know, the likes of Lombardo, ASFOORA. No loafing here, I'm tipping.
And the Schillaci Stakes is the old Churnside Stakes. Last year, Paulili beat Ingratiating and Zoo Style. Saboteur Excel won it the year before. Dirty Work in 2020. Trekking in 19. Ball of Muscle in 18. Other winners include Buffering, Black Caviar twice, Miss Andretti and Mahogany. And they're set for the Schillaci Stakes.
Starter has them. Ready, gates crash and racing, and Chain of Lightning towards the inside broke away really well, no speed ingratiating. ASFOORA broke fast as well and led Uncommon James, so the 2 favourites are 1-2. 2 lengths to Home Rule, Chain of Lightning, Lombardo, 1.5 lengths to Karen Key Largo, and ingratiating is last, 800 metres to go. So it's ASFOORA and Uncommon James, and they're stride for stride, 2.5 to Home Rule, Chain of Lightning, 3/4 of a length Lombardo, 1.5 lengths Karen ingratiating Key Largo as they reach the 500 metres. So Uncommon James continues to serve it up to ASFOORA, and they match motors at the 400 metres. 3 lengths Chain of Lightning, Home Rule. Then came Lombardo, well back Karen ingratiating Key Largo. It's ASFOORA under a bit of a grip here at the 250 and got a length in front of Uncommon James. 3 lengths Chain of Lightning and then Lombardo, but ASFOORA has dropped Uncommon James. 100 metres to go. ASFOORA for Mitch Aiken, 3 or 4 lengths in front, and she's a bonny mare. ASFOORA bolted in. Uncommon James second, Chain of Lightning third, Photo 4 Lombardo and Curran. Then came ingratiating, well back in the field, Key Largo and Home Rule.
Oh, an awesome win in the Schillaci to ASFOORA for Mitchell Aitken, paying $2 and 1.10, easily shaking off a good horse in Uncommon James there, Gata.
Yeah, it's an excellent win, isn't it? Because she was tested from the start by a horse who's no slouch, and as you say, just shook him off and won easily. So she's airborne, this prep, this girl.
5-year-old mare, 14 starts now for 8 wins, Brad.
Yeah, some win, wasn't it? Challenge there and just responded and went away from it. Makes you think how good Imperatriz is, and gee, would have been down the Everest, would have started a short price favourite, I would have thought.
7 beats 2 beats 8. Looks like 4 is prominent for 4th. All about ASFOORA. Flies everywhere, but particularly good at Caulfield. It's now had 5.